In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to limit cell value entry in Excel. If you've ever shared a sheet and ended up with unexpected numbers or typos, data validation can save you time and prevent mistakes. In this walkthrough, we'll set up a rule that only allows whole numbers between 0 and 100, and we'll quickly test it so you can see it working. Start by making sure the cell or range you want to control is active in your worksheet. Now, head to the ribbon at the top and click the Data tab. This is where Excel groups tools that help you manage and control information in your sheet. Next, find and click Data Validation. It's typically located in the Data Tools group on the ribbon. When the Data Validation window opens, you'll see several options for restricting what can be entered into the selected cells. In the Allow dropdown, choose Whole Number. This tells Excel to accept only integers, no decimals, text, or special characters, in the selected cells. It's a great choice for things like counts, IDs, and percentage scores that should be entered as whole numbers. With whole number selected, set the range of values you'll permit. For this example, choose between, then enter 0 for the minimum and 100 for the maximum. Excel treats this as inclusive, which means 0 and 100 are both allowed. This simple guardrail helps ensure the data you collect is clean and consistent, and it prevents accidental entries like negative values or numbers that are too high. Click OK to apply the rule. The validation is now active on your selected cells. Let's test it. Try typing a number that's above 100 into one of the validated cells. When you press Enter, Excel will block the entry and show an error alert, letting you know that the value doesn't match the rule. That feedback is immediate, so anyone using the sheet understands what's allowed. Now type a value within the limits, like 85, and press Enter. You'll see it's accepted with no issues. That's all it takes to set a clear, consistent standard for your data. If you ever need to adjust the limits later, just return to Data, open Data Validation again, and update the minimum and maximum. And if your scenario changes, for example, you need decimal values instead of whole numbers, you can swap the Allow option to decimal or explore other built-in validation types such as lists or dates, using the same steps you just saw. You now know how to limit cell value entries in Excel using data validation, keep your data tidy, and catch errors the moment they happen.